I don't know if there's any more of the babies in here, y'all. They're not in the nest. What is up anyway? Welcome back. Please hit that like, subscribe, thumbs up. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger. You just jumped like 8 feet and hit the door. What's up? All right, come on, grumpies. You bunch of grumpy gusses. Where's Tiny Herculean? Oh. All right, guys. Good morning, babies. I forgot to say that. I always say that. All right, I gotta get on this side, babies. I'm sorry. I did it wrong. Oh, sorry. Who is that? One of Moochie's cuclares. I don't know if it's Mochi's. Whisper. She's laying down on the ground. She's like, I'm getting in here. I'm winning this. Hashtag winning. Who's making silly noises? Oh, okay, Castor. Okay, guys. I want to give you just a quick update because I don't have anything today. It's just hot. It is disgusting. Almost 86 degrees just in here. The app says it is 82 degrees and the humidity makes it feel like 87. Hi, babies. I know, you bunch of grumpy gusses. I don't know why I'm stuck on grumpy Gus today. Just one of those things. Is that how gates work? Is that how gates work? You're a silly potato. Your mom. Get out of here. Come on. No, you gotta move, honey. Honey, you gotta move. Uh-oh, you okay, baby? Sometimes they eat too fast. I don't care how. It's just like, it's one of those things. It's really like, I put a food dish in there for all of them, and I put enough food in there for all of them, and they still fight over it. Okay, brought that quiet down a notch. Okay. I haven't let Struze out yet. She probably went back in her house. Yeah, she came out and ate and then went back in. I haven't let her out yet because I need her kind of captive when I give her... I shortened my boots because... Look at my legs sweaty. Now every time... I degrade. Every time a baby goat jumps on me, I get a poop in my boot. There's a poop in my boot. Okay. Poop looks good. Okay, update. Tiny Herc is fine. He was... it's a little bit challenging this time of year to figure out with the heat. So just knowing your goats and watching your goats will give you a lot of information. Watching them stand around and not move or just lay down a lot and not move when it's this hot and humid. I mean, it's hard to breathe, guys. It's quite literally hard to breathe. It's like breathing water. So, talked yesterday about Athena and Betty Boop. I didn't really touch on Betty Boop too terribly much. It just kind of wrecked my day, you know. I was more hopeful for her. She was very alert when I took her to the house. She was holding her head up and everything. She wasn't floppy, as we call it. She was willing to eat. She was actually, I was syringe feeding her, but she was putting her mouth on it and sucking on it hard. Like I said, we don't feed until we're at least 101 degrees. If it's 100.9, I'll feed them. But goat temp is 101 to 103. That's your average. And feeding a cold goat, what that does is just their system has stopped. When they get cold, they're kind of like their digestion and all that shuts down. And I think this is my understanding. And then what you end up with is you're packing food in there and it's just laying in the gut and it's not doing anything. Hi, Princess. Again, guys, I have checked her top to bottom, teats to toes to teeth, eyes and nose. Everything is good. She just got a limp. I don't know if she maybe blew something out or she fights everybody. The only... Honey, that gate's closed. I opened the front gate for you guys. I got all the posts put back up on the front pasture, the FYP there, and we went and bought 10 more T-posts. I think we're at like 70 T-posts for that pasture. I ended up doing a T-post like every 12 feet, 12 or 16 feet, depending on the situation. Short runs, I was doing 12 feet so I could get an extra post in there. At this point, like, I just build a fence out of T-posts. So anyway, back to Boops. Boops was, I had exceptionally high hopes for her. She was miles ahead of Athena. Athena was in floppy mode, and Boops wasn't. So I really thought we had something going with her, and I don't know. I do not know. She kept dropping temp, and we kept warming her up, and I don't know. She just didn't make it, and there's nothing I can do about that now, except hug these babies. Everybody got extra hugs yesterday. I have checked butts and eyes on every single goat, a minimum twice a day. Checking in the morning, and I'm checking at night. And if I'm over here in the afternoon, whoever I can get my hands on, they're getting a check. No more poops, no more tapeworms. Mooney has come through. She pooped everything out yesterday. She just full cleansed. Why are we so tossly? I know it's hot, ladies, but like, can we not waste the energy? Aries looks really good. I left him in with his mom all night. They were both up and peppy this morning. He might have a little... Yep, he's got a little runny butt. Okay, not tapeworms though. I think that was the problem with Boots and Athena, was it wasn't just coccidia and it wasn't just tapeworms. It was both. And both scenarios, they're trying to purge their body. I dwell on it, and I shouldn't. I know we did everything we could, and I know we helped them when they passed, and I know the treatment was right, and I know this is maybe one of those walk it, little man, walk it. I thought he was going to do a herc walk, but he didn't. What's up, buddy? Got a little itch on my side. I'm going to give that a scratch. Ridiculously adorable. I don't know. We've had Aries, Big Red. We had Baby Snickers. We had Journey. We had Tiny Herc. We had Apollo and Castor. We had Mooney. We had Athena. We had Betty Boop. Not you. And I can't remember if it was Chino or Apollo that all had both coccidia and tapeworms. And so you see what I'm talking about when I say we know the treatment works, because it worked for all of those other goats and it didn't work for the two girls. So just one of those things, and it's just one of those things. It's just the universe doing what it does. So anyway, I have some soap I'm going to send out to a special channel today. I'm not going to mention anything. I don't want to. If you guys know, you know. They're trying to hit 200,000, and maybe he'll give us a shout out, and you guys will be like, "Hey, well, that's our guy," and go, you know, watch his channel too, and punch him over that, or get him over the hill. Hi, that's a parent. That's an adult. One of these little babies last night. Okay, so I had 3 babies in the barn last night. I don't even know where the rest of them are. I don't know if they flew the nest literally and they're just gone now. They're out on their own. No, because that's a baby. But anyway, one of those babies, this wire's drooped. I need to pull it back up. But one of the babies was sitting on this wire last night when I came over here, and I closed these doors just in case the bobcat comes lurking or the coyote comes lurking. The last thing I want is to have them to be able to just walk right in here, jump in the baby stall, and just have snacks. So there was a baby bird sitting here, and I just spotlighted him right in the eye so she couldn't see me coming, and I grabbed her, and she put up quite the fight. She was biting me quite viciously. It was completely not painful. So I have a baby bird in one hand, and I climbed up here and kind of tiptoed across this beam right here, holding on to the top up there, and put her back in the nest last night as she viciously attacked me with all of her cuteness. It was like being attacked by Tiny Herc. So anyway, guys, I don't really have anything else. Your mom, I don't know where she went. Babe, well, go. Well, just go. This is all day sometimes, guys. You see her going, just go. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh, the lure of the Javicino got you going. Guys, Frappy is doing really well. Frappuccino, whose name is now Moxie. She's doing really well. Loving life on her new farm. Hanging out with Chuck Norris. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to do that? Well, come on. Why you whine? I don't understand them sometimes. They get... Like him. He just watched his mom walk off. And instead of just following her, just stood back there and screamed. We'll be in the house when it's nice enough to have the windows open. And all you hear are baby goats screaming for their moms when they're right in front of them. It's like, come on, guy. So I have... you guys, I don't know if you guys can see or not. T-posts literally everywhere. However, we both watched Tootsie. Oh, he's calling for other babies now. Such a little goobers. Who are you calling for, bub? You need your homies? Somebody asked, and really, it's kind of the same with. It's kind of the same when you separate them for sales. At this age, it's the same thing when we lose a goat, a baby. Mom, more siblings than mom, honestly. The babies are always trying to, that ain't your mama, and she ain't gonna give you milk. Little milk thieves. Nobody is stealing. Oh. That makes my heart happy. She's such an angel. She's such a good mom, too. It's really, there's about a day at this age, there's about a day of separation anxiety. And again, it's more with the babies, because they're used to calling their sisters or their brothers over. Like I've told you guys before, when they echolocate, they're not always looking for mom. Most of the time, they're not looking for mom. They just keep coming. How many goats do we have? Oh, hello. I was standing on the path. My bad. Could have walked around me, bro. But it's really, I'd say 95% of the time, they're echolocating their siblings, not their parent. If they're hungry, that'll be about the only time. But most of our moms are really good, and they circle back and check on them. Mochi's like the best so far, and obviously Frosty Mom. But there was a lot of yelling for siblings yesterday. But at this age and this time, they're really kind of past that separation anxiety. They'll take about a day, and they spent yesterday yelling. And we'll see if they do it again today, but not normally. A lot of just wandering around. I think we humanize it a lot. You know, these goats will actually... Who are you looking for, bub? Your entire family is behind you, about 30 yards. You're such a nerd. But I think we humanize it a lot, and I think it's we've watched goats and sheep stop taking care of one of their kids to make sure that the other kids survive. That is the reality of being a wild animal, even though they're in captivity here. They do whatever's necessary for survival. And if after a day mom can't find that baby anymore, she just kind of moves on, makes sure the other ones live, takes good care of them. Okay guys, that really is it. I said a lot yesterday in the video. My brain was just on full melt, and it was a long weekend and a rough weekend, as you know, and it's just I do apologize. Not really. I just could not form words into sentences. So that is all. I'm gonna get Strews out of there, because it is not exactly the picture of chill out here. Get her out, get her meds in her, and get her out into the pasture. Do waters, mail some soap, make some soap. It is a very short week this week, 3 days, because we have the London Strawberry Festival this weekend, and it is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it is going to be ridiculous. I don't know if they'll cancel or not cancel the show. It is very, very unsafe conditions. So we'll play it by ear and go from there. That's all we can do. All right, I gotta stop talking. Why are you following a random mom? What are you... Are we echolocating as a group now and not as siblings? They're not coming back. Mm-hmm. She and Frosty Mom, get down. Frosty Mom. There's no give in the fence now. They like when there's give in it, so they can pop on over, lean it over a bit, and get some better leverage. I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but we didn't have any goats get out yesterday. And we had Sippy, Twinkie, Tootsie, and Frosty Mom all checking all the locations. You know what's funny is they're very intelligent. And they were getting out here, and I fixed everything all the way around, and they were getting out all the way down at the end down there. They came out of the barn yesterday, made a beeline for that fence end down there where they've been getting out. And they tested it, and they lost. All right, that is all. See you guys tomorrow. Go find something, dude.